Hi everyone, welcome to DIY Ideas. Today I'll show you how you can do a really awesome loop scarf. So this is a very pretty one. It has a lot of layers and it actually goes around your neck just once. But due to the layers, it should still look pretty amazing. So if you want to see the instructions, which are, I promise, very easy even if you're a beginner, then stay tuned and you'll see how you can do it all by yourself. So here is our wool for today. We have today our 9mm needle for the project, a bit bigger than needed. This is for 7mm, it's 100 grams, so 3.5 ounces, and 180 meters or a bit under 200 yards. Here are the colors that we are going to have, and one spool, one scarf. Apart from this, I also have measuring tape, and I'll start with some chains. That will be 50 centimeters or 19 to 20 inches. So take the wool from the middle and that way it won't roll away from you. And let's get started. So we don't really have to count the chains, we just need the specific length. You can also see the color gradient already. So you see that I'm not stretching and the length is about 50 centimeters or 20 inches. And we can now continue. So we want this to be a loop scarf, so to have no ending or no beginning. So we need to connect the end and the beginning to make it as one. For that, you need to make sure that you have no twists or knots for now. So go into the first stitch. Take the thread through and close up with a slip stitch. So that's how we get the ring. And now this is our basis for the whole scarf. So let's take 3 chains for the height, then yarn over the needle into the next stitch, and we do our first treble. Yarn over the needle into the next stitch and again a treble. So I'm at the green section. It was kind of bluish and now we have the green. So anyway, let's do the whole round in trebles all the way. So just doing trebles all the way to the beginning treble or the first one. So as you can see, I finished this whole row, 1 treble per each chain. So now it's time to close up this round and we will do this by going around the chain here on top and again doing a slip stitch. So let's start the next row by doing the 3 chains for the height. So as we always did, then we do yarn over the needle. And then we go into the back section of the stitch and I'll simply go through there instead of through the whole piece and we will do a new treble there. So always into the back and do a treble and that way I get this rib or line. So that's what I want for today's scarf. So you can see the colors really nicely now. So I'm at my 3rd row and you see how it completely changed. And now I'm at the yellow area and I closed up with a regular slip stitch. Now let's take 3 chains and we will then simply continue, always in the same pattern. And I'll do this with almost my entire spool. The only thing left is an end row, but let's get there first. So here we are at the end. There is not a lot of wool left over. You see just this little bit that we didn't do for the last row, and you see how lovely the pattern and color gradients are. You see here the lovely greenish, bluish to the purple, pinkish, and then the yellow and orange. So you see the lines or the so-called ribs. So yeah, I hope you like the design. I folded the scarf twice to be able to show it to you, and now I'll finish the very last round. So let's close up with a slip stitch, and since I want a nice ending round to finish, I'll simply do slip stitches into each stitch that I see. So just go through and pull the thread through. So I get this lovely line out of bees that is staying on the front. This also makes everything stay in place. So here we are now at the end. Cut the thread short and pull it out. And now we can just do the last one stitch, or we will actually just tie the ending. So go into your first slip stitch that you did, which you can find somewhere here, and pull the thread to the side. That way you kind of hide it when you go to the back. Let me see. There we go. Now you can tell where it was, and we just need to weave this in and we are done. So you see how big and fluffy this loop scarf is? I love the design, but feel free to let me know what you think. The comment section is below the video as always. Let me know if you like the colors or maybe if you did it in a different way. I'd love to hear back from you. Apart from that, you can always shoot us a thumbs up to let us know that you enjoyed. You can subscribe to the channel for free, and that way stay updated every time we post something new. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!